Alrighty, hello, I'm Beth the Builder, and this week we're building a standing desk. Heck yeah! So I've thought about this for a little while. It's been an idea kind of kicking around the back of my head. I think I have wood for it. I thought maybe I would need to get more, but I don't because I have lots of miscellaneous. So the bulk of it is going to be 2x4s from pallets that I didn't use for other things. So it's going to have one leg, a top, obviously, and then feet to brace everything. So I have a couple like reference pictures of things I've seen that I'm like, I like that. Let's do that. So that's kind of how I've come up with this idea. But otherwise, I'm gonna I'm gonna cut all my pieces and then show you how I'm gonna put it together. So it should be pretty simple. It's just some basic cuts and then using wood that I happen to have already. So I'm gonna use my big old circle saw, and then because all the wood is not shitty, it's all pretty hard, thick wood, I think I can drill some pilot holes and screw it together, and then I'll probably end up sanding it outside because it's actually getting nice out. Woo! Oh, please enjoy my cool new pegboard with all of my various tools and things. Woo! I like it. It's great, right? So that'll be my backdrop for the foreseeable future, and things will add and change and move and stuff like that. But heck yeah. Pegboard hooks were something I got when I went to Lowe's. So I had a pegboard in my basement that I totally forgotten about. It just needed a bunch of hooks and stuff. So let's get into it, and yeah, give me a like and subscribe right now. Do it before we even do anything. Woo! I have a lot of energy. It's Monday. It's Friday when you see this.
I don't wanna let myself down. I don't wanna let myself down. I don't have to plan it, I can go change my fate. You won't understand it, all alone, that's okay. People I can't stand them, they don't want me to change. Keep me where I'm standing, and I don't wanna be where I am. And I want something more, take a chance. It could be possibly my last dance, my last dance. I don't wanna let myself down,
Okay, so I think I have my initial pieces all tacked together, and this is how this brace is gonna work. So these are gonna brace this guy, and then these two will act as the feet. So, pretty nifty, right? And this is essentially with like two 2x4s and then the scrap piece. And then I have a piece that'll go on the top. This looks like giant right now, but like I think the idea with a standing desk is you want to be able to have your elbow at like a right angle with your mouse to just reduce stress and stuff. I have more of a problem with like tipping my head down and looking, or sitting at like kind of a funny angle. So I'm trying to maybe prevent some of that stuff. So I'm gonna use some bigger 3.5-inch screws to get this piece attached to my bottom feet. So, and then the top part should be relatively easy to attach. It's not the heaviest piece of wood I have for that. So it's coming together pretty quickly. I had an idea, thought about it a little bit, and then I was like, yeah, I'm gonna do that. Let's do it. I think I only have to make a couple simple cuts and go from there. I learned a nifty trick recently about using a square as a guide for a circle saw, because there's a margin of error in using something like that that's not like fixed versus like a big miter saw, like a compound miter saw that would have a whole setup where the saw only moves, 45-degree angle, 22.5-degree angle straight, and that's like really, really precise, versus a circle saw, like, you're the guide for it. You're the thing that's making this cut. So I learned that recently and I was like, that's brilliant. So tried that and definitely seems to improve my cuts. And I've gotten better, of course, over the years, but it's still a skill. That's why carpentry is like a lifelong journey. So, alrighty, I'm gonna get this attached, use some glue, and I'm gonna go from the bottom up into my boards here. And these are an inch boards, so it should be okay. And if that doesn't work, we will go to plan B of something else. So, but I think it'll be all right. So let's do it. Alrighty, so we're all done here other than just letting the stain dry. I'll get you a better shot of this once this is dry. But yeah, I'm really pleased with how this turned out. I think it looks really cool. So once things were kind of coming together, I was like, I'm gonna cut another shelf and wedge it on this leg 2x4. And then that'll be a mouse thing. And then this higher one can be for my screen, which will be so handy. I'm really, really happy with it. So go build your own standing desk, because they are better for you if you're doing any kind of like sitting at a computer. I think it's easier at least to have it as an option, because standing is more active, you know, versus sitting can be a little bit dull. I'm definitely not made for a desk job. That is what I have learned. So I did have to replace a foot of this because the 2x4 was like a little bit warped, which I hadn't even really looked at or checked. And it was enough for it to be really wibbly wobbly, and now it's like pretty sturdy. So I realized that when the glue was still wet, so I just took the screws out and then fixed it. I had leftover 2x4 stuff, so it wasn't a big deal. But all of this with just wood and wood glue and some screws, so it's pretty simple. Not super fancy or intricate. So I think this got the job done, and it's sturdy, and it's all wood that I had, which is like 2 thumbs up. So great. Like, that's the best kind of project, when you just have all the things. I did think about putting wheels on this, which maybe I'll do, although it could be annoying. I don't know. I'm thinking about it. Yeah, if you haven't yet, you should like and subscribe. I really appreciate everyone continuing to watch me do things. And yeah, you should check out my Etsy shop. And then if you want to follow me on Instagram or Pinterest, or fund the Beth Builder Project via PayPal, that would be cool too. But otherwise, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next week with a new video.